That is very scary. I feel like I want to like make you guys some design glasses that has like a warning danger. Hey guys, I am Brian. This is Khalil.
We are Beers of a Feather, a show that brings great questions
with even better beers. Today, we are at Creative Creature Brewing here in San Marcos, California. With Derek, owner, brewer, jack of all trades, doing everything, and then you got your brewmaster here too. Dude, this place is absolutely amazing. I love the artwork. Like when I walked in, I was like, "Holy crap, this is cool!"
Yeah,
man cave times 20.
Yeah, the art's amazing here.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You guys got something really good on your hands right here.
Well, thanks for having us, man.
No, thank you guys for coming in. Yeah, thank you for coming in.
So we got a really colorful palette of just beer here. This is really, really awesome. But before we get into there, I kind of wanted to let the viewers know you've been doing this with Creative for 6 years.
We're on 5 years. Creative Creature, yeah.
And then you've been in the industry for the last 6, and then homebrew before that.
For many years before.
Yeah, and then drinker before that.
For a very long time before that. Even.
Seems like the progression we all try to go to. Right?
Yeah.
So that's really cool. I'm excited for your place here because you've said a couple things as we were setting up. You know, your motto here. If you want to see your motto about being beer differently.
Yeah, beer different is our model. What we want to do is give you guys something completely different from a normal brewery, from what you're going to see from 99% of the breweries you go out there.
Yeah.
Well, and you see it. Like I can already see it right here in front of me.
Oh, it looks like they definitely specialize in sours and smoothies. Like they have something different.
Yeah.
Which is not your normal. I mean, obviously you're gonna have the blondes, you're gonna have the stouts, you're gonna have your lagers, all the normal beers that you're used to seeing at a brewery. But they have so much creativity in all their other beers.
That's what I'm excited about.
Yeah.
You guys just hitting the creativity side. I mean, the name itself, right?
Yeah, we have like you said, we have your basic West Coast, your basic blondes,
right.
Your ambers, your stouts, but which fulfills that need. But our goal is to introduce you into something completely different, give you something brand new every time you come here. Whether it's been one day, whether it's been a month, you're going to see something new always.
A lot of movement. That's great. That's a good trend to keep on too,
sure.
Because it is true. Like you kind of get stuck with having your home beer. You go to your place, and you always get the same thing. But it is nice to have that brewery that you go to have other things all the time that they're going to offer you, and you can try them out. Speaking of which, we should try this guy here.
Yeah, right? I'm excited for this one because this one's a sour, and we all know Brian does not like sours, but I have good faith that he's going to love this one.
Cheers. And what should we be tasting here?
So this one is straight grape. I mean, it's a sour grape. It's dark grape. It's going to taste like almost like a sour grape soda. 5% ABV, very light bodied, so it's not thick. It's one of those things you can drink summertime around the pool.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. That's a pool beer right there.
Yeah, right here.
I'm gonna go to the pool, get a bunch of this, and that you can spend there all day. You know, it's 5%. Enjoy your time.
Yeah.
Get a sunburn.
I'm gonna go with Welch's on this one.
It tastes,
It tastes just like grape juice that I'm used to drinking as a kid. You know?
Yeah. There's no sparkling grape juice right here. There is no hint of a taste of alcohol.
You don't taste the alcohol at all. Tastes exactly like juice.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah.
hide the alcohol the best as possible.
Yeah, that's what I like about you guys. You guys are doing your best to.
Sneaky.
Yeah, it's very, very dangerous, actually. I mean, you guys are hiding the alcohol in these amazing drinks, and you have about 2 or 3 of them, and you're done.
Yeah, this
You're
one,
gonna enjoy it.
something different we do. It's not from extract. It's not from a concentrate. This is real grape juice. It's real grape musk. We process the grapes in hand, so it's almost like making a wine at this point when we made this beer.
That's so important too. With craft breweries, I find that I tend to gravitate to brewers that are doing that. They're not using a lot of extracts in their stuff. They're doing a lot of mashing your own juices and then putting it in and doing it yourself. And that to me, I find 1 of 2 things. One, my body feels better if I drink too much and I'm drinking your stuff. I'm not going to feel it as hard as if I had all of the preservatives and all the stuff put into my beer that I get with a lot of other places. And I've noticed that as I age. Right. I'm like, oh man, that one was a really great beer, but I have a headache, And so I've noticed since we've been doing this show, that when you guys do something like this, where you're just keeping it very clean and natural, man, I feel fine the next day.
I appreciate that. Yeah, there's no processed sugars. It's not a formulated or bleached sucrose. Nice. So the sugars you're getting are from the fruits.
Yeah. That's really good, man.
That's what I like to hear, man.
And you're right. I don't normally like sours, but this is very light.
Yeah.
It's not going to punch in your face.
It's not very, very tart either.
No. This is so good.
It's very sweet. It's very subtle. You taste the fruit. I mean, this is amazing sour, man.
Thank you.
I love what you guys got here. So I was listening to what you were saying earlier. You said something about a lot of the other breweries around the Sandiego location get their fruit from you guys.
Yeah, we also I like to say we're fruit peddlers, basically. So we use so much fruit in our day-to-day productions that a lot of other breweries locally, they purchase fruits from us.
Well, that's great.
Not a lot of us stock fruit the way we do. Right?
Yeah, gotcha. Well, yeah, you guys got a lot of sours, and a lot of smoothies, so that makes sense for sure.
Speaking of which, I want to check out this green one.
Yeah. What do we have here?
I've been eyeballing this thing.
It's Milk of the Siren. It's an 8%. Sorry. This one is 5%. The other one's 8%.
Gotcha.
So this one is
smell this.
Kiwi, passion fruit, mandarin orange, and orange blossom.
I'm not drinking. I'm having a fruit salad.
This is a smoothie.
So this is our ode to Star Wars. We're big fans here. Everybody knows about Bantha milk, the blue milk, which we do here as well. But we wanted to do something a little different. We brought in the Siren's milk, which is something you don't really see a lot. I haven't seen a lot of other breweries ever make or attempt. This one's more of it's like a tropical smoothie, basically.
Okay. Nice. Well, cheers, man.
Cheers.
And one thing that we do a little differently in these milkshake ales, there's no actual lactose. So there's no dairy in it. It's all vegan friendly.
Oat milk, right?
Yes, we make our own.
Nice.
We call it our own house pastry cream. It uses oat milk.
I feel like it's like going to be all over my face.
Not yet.
Right? This is good. That's really fun.
This is really good.
Yeah, so it's very light kiwi up front, and then it ends with an orange aftertaste.
Nice. I'm getting almost rind. I'm getting a little bit of a rind towards
I can see that.
This is really good.
Yeah, a lot of people say they taste almost like almond at the back end. That's going to be from the orange blossom. It's just very light.
This one's really good. So this one's your tribute to Star Wars, right?
Yeah. This is
nice. I like that because like when I'm drinking this, I feel like I'm in the movie era or something like that, or maybe like a cantina.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. You have your own metal cup.
Yeah. This is definitely like an alien drink or something like that.
Yeah. Exactly. And drinking, it's one of those things that there's so many different senses. We got visual senses, your aromatic senses. So we try to bring all that involved. Before you even drink it, you smell it. You smell the orange coming off of it. You look at it. It's an interesting green, something different that's natural.
Yeah. So I like this one.
That's so good. Oh man. And so there's no milk in it, and that was one of my things because after I started hearing different breweries doing their milkshakes and stuff like that, I always, growing up when you first get to be able to drink, you always know like about curdling, right? So like, I'm not gonna put alcohol,
acidity and lactose.
Not really cool idea, right? And then so when I started hearing about these, I'm like, don't know if I can get into that. I can definitely.
If you're
drink
doing
this.
oat milks and there's no lactose, so that's good, right?
Yeah, we do. And pretty much all of these beers are also gluten friendly. Also,
That's
Nice.
something that we do a little differently. Most of our beers have gluten reduced to them. We use something called Nalco, which knocks it out in the brewing process. And then our brewer is 100%. He's vegan, so we adopted that
Nice.
3 years ago, and so now everything we do is vegan friendly.
I like that. I like that.
That's pretty cool.
So you guys have this location, this is the location where you guys brew at here in San Marcos. We guys also have another location in El Cajon, right?
Correct.
Is there just two? That one's the tap room, and you guys just brew here?
Yes. Yeah, El Cajon started as our main brewery, and we outgrew it relatively fast. And so now it's just a tap room. This is our newer location. We opened up here about a little over a month ago.
Okay.
Well, I feel privileged to be here this.
Yeah. Did you guys have the grand opening yet?
Not yet. Yeah, we haven't had it yet.
Grand
Still-
opening's coming.
No, it's still a construction and process. You know, we're
Okay.
getting out kinks.
Yeah.
The one thing you guys
I like
can't
that.
see, you can only see the artwork that's behind us, but there's artwork all around this entire place.
Yeah.
And as you were saying, you're kind of like coming into a journey. You know, you have this area that's behind us here. It's all pink and blues and stuff like that. And then you go into like this under the sea creature thing going on over
I
here.
like to think that
to
you
be-
would go right through here in this entrance
Candyland?
at the Candyland.
Yeah.
You end up here, and then you come out the portal.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
so
Right here.
awesome. This is such a cool idea.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. And then you guys did some more artwork in the bathroom too. So,
it comes through. All the artwork's done by our local artists here. Nick Danger, he's been amazing. And then at Swim at Your Own Risk, he's another local artist here.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I like what he got there.
But what do
What
we
do we got next? I don't know.
So
This is a hazy.
This
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
hazy.
yeah.
Oh man,
So this is
smell that.
we made this
Yeah.
one collaboration with Jose Martin. He's also known Conejo. He's an actor / rapper, best known for Tax Collector. He played the main bad guy in that movie.
Okay.
Nice.
But we worked with him on his vision of how he thought he'd want a hazy to be for him. It's very tropical forward. There's no fruit in it. It's Citra, Galaxy, and Vic Secret. So it's going to come off with a very tropical nose, almost like fruit.
Yeah.
And then the finish should be very light.
Yeah. For sure.
Very light. Very light. You get
Yeah.
that nice hop.
For sure. This one doesn't seem as heavy as a hazy that I usually have. So I mean, and there's no fruit in here. Oh my gosh. This
Zero
one
fruit.
like
Citra.
you can taste the citra, yeah.
Yeah, zero
good.
fruit. The Vic Secret ends with a very soft, subtle. I try to tell people it's almost like melon flavor, and so that's the Citra comes out really strong. The Galaxy gives you almost like as weird as it sounds, almost like an onion flavor, and then it just finishes with a very soft melon flavor.
Yeah.
I get that. I get that.
Mhm. For sure.
It's got the body's not too thick, but it's thick enough. Which we use. It's almost 40% oats, so there's a lot of oats in there. So it gives you a creaminess to it.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, it's very smooth.
Thank
very smooth.
So he had some input on how this is made, huh?
100%.
Nice. We gotta create our own beer, man. We gotta do a collab someday.
I tried doing that. Remember we talked about this in the other episode.
No,
Well, I was trashed.
No one. Very highly consultants right here, man. They're gonna
Yeah.
consult us on everything.
When I went to dump my
like,
beer
no,
that
those
I
ingredients don't match.
They were like, you can't just dump that. It has to go to the biohazard area.
Yeah.
Dump. Right. And then they're like, well, what actually is that? I'm like, it's a good question. I do not know. It's not edible though.
Yeah. man.
Through my years of homebrewing, you go through some of those experiences sometimes.
Yep.
So what is your favorite kind of beer to brew? You guys brew all these different kinds. What's your favorite?
I
Or do you
mean,
have a favorite to drink?
well, my favorite to drink besides these, I go back to the old school West Coast. It's just
IPA.
being in San Diego. It's
Yeah.
hard for me not to.
Yeah.
I'm always, just like our business model, I'm always trying to find something different. So I wouldn't say there's one beer that, I'd have to have for the rest of my life. Sometimes I feel like a lager. Sometimes I feel like a Kolsch. Sometimes I'm going stouts heavy. It just really depends on the weather and
Yeah.
what I'm eating, things like that.
Makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm a little nervous about this guy.
This is the Grim Reefer.
The Grim Reefer. I like that name.
So this is our Ode to Grimace. if you know the birthday
You won't
shake.
die.
Yeah, the birthday shake. Yeah.
So this is at 8%. It's taro, blueberry, red raspberry, and vanilla.
Ooh.
And and OG and strawberry cough terpenes, which are they're marijuana terpenes. There's no marijuana in it, but it's the marijuana terpenes which gives it a back end, like you can almost smell it on the nose, and then it gives you like a back end flavor of just almost grassiness to it. So it's basically a big blueberry milkshake at 8%.
Do it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Famous.
That didn't just happen. This is really good.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, at 8%, it's a sneaky one.
This one's very sneaky because, like I
That's
said, you don't taste
so
alcohol
fun.
in here.
That is so fun. What is
It just tastes like a smoothie.
It's like a blueberry milkshake. I tell you,
Yeah.
blueberry pancake.
that?
Blueberry pancakes
cough,
right here.
The cough. Yeah, you can get that right at the end. It's like a almost like a bite.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
it's so
a
cool.
little bitterness. In the
Yeah,
back end.
so cool. What a great idea.
Yeah, you guys got a lot of creativity in all these different.
What a
beers, man.
great idea, man. That is. I'm glad we added this one to the board. This
Mhm.
one is so much fun. 8%. Man.
8%.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it was either this or the stout, and I'm glad we got
went
this
with
one.
The
It's something different.
that is very scary. I
And
feel like
8%,
I
man.
want to make you guys some design glasses that has like a warning danger emblem that goes with this.
There is alcohol in here.
There is
Yeah.
alcohol. we are not this. Yeah, no, this is gonna get people in trouble. Wow, man.
So who's coming up with all the ingredients? Is this mostly you or your other brewer?
Yeah, we work as a team.
Nice.
So it's always a collaborative effort.
Nice, nice. Is there anything else you want the viewers to know about you guys' place here, Creative Creature Brewing?
Yeah, I mean, we're open. We're almost open 7 days a week up here. Right now, it's Wednesday through Sunday. Come by. It's a lot of fun. We have nonstop video games playing. So every table basically has an option.
Got the PlayStation back here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And we do a lot of game nights, things like that. So we try to give you a different beer experience, whether you're with a group or by yourself. You'll find something to do.
Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome.
And then drink this.
Yeah,
Tons of it. Okay, don't do that.
yeah. I prefer
I'm
something
still-
lighter
I'm
right
still
here if you're gonna be
completely,
drinking all
like,
night.
Well, because I mean,
It's juice.
since
man.
we've been doing the show, we start learning, or I'm learning all these different recipes that you guys are coming up with, like this 8%er that you can't taste anything. Because I'm used to drinking something where I'm like, oh yeah, that's hoppy. I got beer,
Yeah,
and it's like my brain switches. Like, all right, you're getting a lot of hops. This is a double. It's a triple. Watch yourself. Slow down. My brain has no triggers for something like that. It is like, hey, let's just have another.
yeah.
That's what's wrong with that? You're staying hydrated.
Yeah, right.
So I'm gonna have to like remap some like neurons back here and get some synapses to fix and refire, because that is dangerous.
Yeah, these are all dangerous right here, man. I love the beer you guys got here.
I appreciate it.
I do have a question though. The name. What is there a story behind the name itself?
Yeah, so when we started, Creative Creature, it's almost the same. Like, it's same amount of letters in both words. The first 5 are all the same.
Yeah, true.
It almost became a yin yang thing, if that makes sense, because they're two totally different meanings. And when we started, we wanted to represent, like, your regular beers and the completely other side of the spectrum beers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and exactly. And so
The creature.
even our logo, it's a half gas mask, half light bulb.
Yeah.
So it's it's supposed to be, you're enlightened and you're doing.
I like that.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
like that.
cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Well, really appreciate you joining us today and having us out here. You guys, again, Creative Creature, just joined the flock. Got to check it out if you're in San Marcos at their new location, a new brewing location for them. I will be at the alcohol one probably many times trying to figure out and remap my brain on this particular guy and figure out how to make sure I only drink a couple.
Yeah.
That is super awesome.
These beers are so delicious.
So
like,
fun,
I'm
man.
almost afraid to say, like, I found a new, like, my favorite brewery.
Right?
I don't want to
It's
sound
up there.
biased, but yeah, it's up there for
You guys,
sure.
this
Oh
is
my
such a-
God. These are
This
so
is
good.
such a fun set.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I have family coming in town. I'm bringing them to you guys.
I appreciate that.
This is so different, so much fun, right? If I wanted this type of fixture of beers, I would need to go to Pure Project because that's what they kind of do.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad to have another one I can put in the same ring as Pure Project and be like, okay, well, I don't want to go out to Pure Project today because I go there a lot, but I can go to Creative Creature, and they're always going to have something new too. And so it's just going to be fun between you guys, you two guys. And thank you for having us. It's been educational, and you guys got to check them out. This place is really fun.
Pleasure's all ours. Thank you, guys.
All right.